Hi Capricorn, and welcome back to my channel. Today's love reading is for the end of January up until mid-February, and I'm just going to pick up some energy on your love life. Maybe you're seeing someone, maybe you're in a relationship, maybe you're single. Just remember that this is a general reading, so just pick up what resonates. If nothing resonates for you in this reading, then this just simply isn't a reading for you. So let's have a look. Do a quick I've already done a pre-shuffle. I'm just going to do another quick shuffle. So some answers for you guys. And love reading for Capricorn. Ooh. Just one more card. Not too many cards. So I'm just going to put this in the right order for you, just to make sure what I'm getting is right. So I feel like you're quite stuck, even in love or in a relationship. Maybe you're single, but you're just thinking, maybe there's nobody out there for me. But I'm getting something like you're just stuck in a situation with a person, and I feel like there's something you're not seeing in this relationship. Maybe you're a bit blinded by love. And the reason why I say that is because you have the Devil card here now, and the Devil card just represents, like, it could be like some sort of codependency, some sort of bad habits happening in your relationship. Maybe someone's got some sort of like drinking habits, smoking habits, like something that I feel like you don't like, but for some reason you're just so, it's like addiction. Either you're addicted to them or they're addicted to you, or there's something in this relationship that someone's addicted to, and it's not working out. And it's like you're feeling you're in the hermit mode at the moment, which means like you're thinking whether to stay in this relationship, or like whether this relationship's even worth it. I feel like you're like, oh, if you don't get out of these habits that you have, these bad habits, then I'm not staying anymore, because I just can't deal with all the bad habits that you have. And I'm thinking like maybe this could be their energy, where they don't see what habits they have. Like, obviously they know the habits they have, but maybe they're just thinking, oh, like, they're not bothered about it anyway. Like the person, as in you, that you're not bothered about these bad habits. But what I'm picking up in the reading is that you're really bothered about this. So maybe you need to have some sort of conversation to let them know what's bothering you. And what I'm picking up here is that, like, so you have the Seven of Pentacles here. Sorry, the Six of Pentacles. And what this card usually represents is like somebody has bad money habits. So you can see that the person's just like handing out money. So they could be quite bad with their money management. And it's like every time they get a bit of money in, they just spend it. So maybe that's what you're not into when it comes to this relationship. Maybe you're trying to get them to open up about their spending habits and they're not listening, or maybe you haven't told them about their spending habits and they're just not listening, and it's just like in a stuck situation. But I feel like quite rapidly there will be a movement happening where they will get out of this. But once you have that conversation, I feel like a conversation needs to be said about their spending habits for them to rapidly get out of it. I feel like they feel you're okay with how they spend. Maybe they're always that type of person that's always spending like money on fancy dinners, or maybe they're just spending their money on like rubbish, like, you know, materialistic things. But then when it comes to like buying stuff for the house, they're not doing that. So maybe you're just a bit fed up. Like, how come you're just like spending all this much money on materialism when we have other stuff that we need to spend money on? That's what I'm getting from this reading. So I'm just going to pull out another card from this love deck just to get more of an insight. So please tell me more about this relationship. Let me just quickly look. So you have two sword cards here. And swords represent air signs, which could be a Gemini, Libra or an Aquarius. And you have the pentacles here, and pentacles represent earth signs, which are Capricorns, Taurus or Virgos. So that could be the person that you're dealing with. Not necessarily, but they could have those traits or habits in their personality, or they could actually be that star sign, rising sign or moon sign. So just one more card for the... Oh, I'm just going to take that one. So it's saying love yourself first. So your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So maybe like if you talk up about a situation to them, they're going to find it more attractive that you've put them in their place. Like I said earlier, maybe they might have bad spending habits, addictions, maybe gambling, and like if you tell them about themselves, they're actually going to find it like quite attractive. And like I said earlier, the codependency card has just come out. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. Like, I'm not making this up, I've just shuffled it in front of you, and you've got the devil card, which is addictions, and you've got the addictions card. So it's like some sort of addiction could be to do with money in this energy. And if this is not resonating with you, and you know you and your partner are happily fine, you guys are good with money, then this reading is just not for you. This is for someone that has quite heavily addictions. I think it's to do with money. Now we get further down into the reading, and you're just not happy that they just spend so much money. I'm going to take a few cards from here. Just 1, 2 for Capricorn. Flexible. Yeah, so they could be quite flexible with their money. Maybe they're just, like I keep saying, they're just big spenders. Like the cards are saying it for themselves. They're too flexible with their money, which isn't a bad thing. They like to spend, but it's like, are they spending it on the right things? Are they being practical with their money? Maybe they're just loosely spending. I'm just going to pick out one more card. Okay, 2 more cards. So it says doors to spirit and journey. So I feel like once you guys, what I'm picking up in this reading is that once you guys have that talk and just a discussion about their bad habits, I feel like you guys will go on another journey which will open up new doors for you guys into happiness. I just feel like right now you're just stuck in a situation when it comes to money. Maybe you're more on like wanting to buy a new house, and they're just more on like, you know, we can do that later on in life, let's just spend, let's go on holiday, let's do this, let's go there. And they're just not saving. Like, they're just really bad at money management. And if this isn't resonating with them, maybe it's you that this is resonating with. Maybe you're the person that needs to cut down on spending so much money on things that are just not valuable. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys, for you Capricorns in this reading. I hope this resonates with you in some way. If it does, please leave some comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you.